Ford is laying off hundreds of employees across 6 facilities starting Monday, and they say the strike here at the Kentucky truck plant is partially to blame. Hello everyone, I'm Connor Steffen in for Doug Profit. New tonight, the company announced approximately 550 employees will be laid off because of the strikes at KTP and the Chicago assembly plant that have impacted operations. Those employees work at plants in Ohio, Michigan, and Illinois. WHAS11 night team's Taylor Woods and photojournalist Aspen Hester talked with the local union president, who says more layoffs could be coming to right here in Louisville.
Dozens of Ford Kentucky truck plant workers have been picketing nonstop for 3 days, and now the concern is for Louisville assembly plant workers.
I'm hearing that they have a 2-day supply just from what we stamp from them over here on the stamping plant that we send to their plant.
LAP depends on KTP to provide parts for their work, and with low inventory, layoffs could happen soon.
And if we're not running, then LAP cannot run because the stuff that's in our stamping plant keeps that particular part of that operation going. With us being down, they're going to be down.
Local 862 President Tom Dunn says he doesn't see LAP lasting too much longer with KTP on strike. That's why he wants Ford to get back to the negotiating table as soon as possible.
So what I see is a staggering down method next week. I don't see them going any further than the middle or end of next week.
Dunn says the longer KTP is on strike, the more money is taken away from their strike fund because they didn't want to take a chance and leave their employees with no resources.
If Ford Motor Company were to turn off the benefits, anybody that's not being paid a strike benefit will not receive insurance.
It's day 3 of the strike at KTP, and workers are going strong on the picket lines, fighting for better pay and benefits. The support on the picket lines has been overwhelming. Some workers brought their children, like Craig Krieger.
It's sad. Like, he's been working, what, 25 years, you said? And now he's got to go through this.
Corvette workers from as far as Bowling Green have also stopped by to stand in solidarity.
I came down here because they supported us during our strike 4 years ago, and we're all in this together.
Hoping this strike will move forward to negotiate with a better contract soon. In Louisville, Taylor Woods, WHAS 11 night team on your side.
Striking workers started signing up for their strike pay at the Expo Center today. They'll receive $500 every week they're on strike. Despite concerns, workers we spoke with still optimistic a deal can be reached.
The longer that it goes on, the more that both sides will be hurt. I would hope that within 2 weeks that we would be done. Everybody that's out here feels the same way, that it is worth the sacrifices that we're making for what will be the end result.
The Expo Center will open again tomorrow and Sunday from 8 in the morning to 8 at night. New on the WHAS 11 night team, a man was taken to the hospital tonight after a shooting at a Shively McDonald's. A Shively police spokesperson says officers responded to the McDonald's on Dixie Highway near Miller's Lane just before 6. Officers were originally called about an altercation, but once they got to the scene, they learned a shooting had occurred. One man was taken to the hospital with a gunshot wound. Police say he's expected to survive. Police say everyone involved is accounted for and no criminal charges are expected at this time. Also new tonight, the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet and Louisville Metro Police are teaming up to catch copper wire thieves and reminding you of the $5,000 reward for information. The thieves are breaking into lighting systems and junction boxes to steal the wires and then sell it as scrap metal. Most of the thefts are happening along the interstates. KYTC and LMPD say the crimes have caused $750,000 in damages. That's your tax dollars.
It creates a public safety issue not only for our motorists, but also for passerbys, pedestrians that could possibly be interested in what's going on, that could get into what's considered live electric.
In a video on social media, LMPD shares these photos of the theft suspects. If you have any information about the thefts, call 574-LMPD or visit their online portal to leave an anonymous tip. Israel's military has called for all civilians of Gaza City to relocate south within 24 hours. The warning comes as tanks gather near the Gaza Strip ahead of an expected ground invasion. More than 1 million people live in Gaza City. Israeli officials say the evacuation order is an attempt to avoid harming civilians. However, Hamas is telling Gaza residents to stay where they are.
The calm before the great disaster, where thousands of people started to displace to the southern part of the Gaza Strip, thinking it will be a safer place for them, while other hundreds and thousands stayed there just waiting for the upcoming death.
We are going to destroy Hamas infrastructures, Hamas headquarters, Hamas military, and take this phenomena out of Gaza and out of the earth.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken has been meeting with both Israeli and Palestinian leaders. He says preventing a new front from opening up continues to be the focal point of these meetings.